Hi there. So I am live. Let's get meta with this. Let's let Twitter know. Ready? Want to have some fun? All right. Hi there. I am live right now on YouTube for another episode of the Cult of Cinema. It's been a while. I haven't been feeling the best. So tonight I'm going to be showing some Vinegar Syndrome stuff. I got a special Christmas gift unboxing that I'm going to do, and I'm going completely meta. Hey Mug. Hey William. So Cat Lover there sent me something, and I'm going to unbox that. I actually don't know what it is, and we'll see that in a couple seconds. There we go. So I got a gift today. And I'm going to be doing an unboxing on this in a couple seconds. And I actually have no idea what this is. I also got some Vinegar Syndrome stuff, which I'm going to show you, which is my Christmas gift for this year. There's a couple other Christmas gifts coming. So I'll be excited unboxing those. And we'll talk about some stuff here as well tonight. So welcome back to the Cult of Cinema. I am Aaron. If you haven't joined me before, then congratulations. You're now a member of the cult. If you have, then it's going to be fun. I'm actually super tired, so I'm not going to make a long video. And hey, Mary, and my knee is still killing me. Student by day. We will be talking about that, Mike. And hopefully, if you got that, you liked it. So let's let Instagram know. Let's go completely meta, and then we'll go on this. I love doing this, actually. It's kind of neat because it just gets you guys in the video twice. It's like 2D, I don't know, 3D. Hi there, I am live right now in the Cult of Cinema, and if you want to come and join me, it's a great time because I'm going to be unboxing some stuff. One thing that I don't even know what it is myself, so whoa, let's have fun with this. There, pretty simple, pretty standard, shared a story, all that type of stuff. All right, so I hope you're there, Brent, because Brent sent me a gift. Brent has been a supporter on Patreon, and he sent me something, and I'm very excited to find out what it is. So I sliced this part down here to make it easier to open up because this is taped pretty good. Hey, Alan. So you guys ready to find out what this is? Or should I wait till the end and show the Vinegar Syndrome stuff first? Or do you want to know what's in the mystery wrapping? I kind of want to know what's in the mystery wrapping. I'm like a kid. Somebody didn't want to know what's in the mystery wrapping because they went away. All right, so let's do this. I have no idea what this is, and I'm super excited. Hey, Andy, to figure out what this is. So let's do this together. So just Merry Christmas. I can't wait either because I have no idea. So it is I did not know that Shout Factory had a Christmas paper. Kind of cool. I like that. There's some extra Shout Factory paper was to package with it, which I'm going to keep actually. Oh, I hate tearing stuff, but I'm not gonna be like my sister when we were growing up, we were kids. Well, one of my sisters anyway. She was always really. I don't know. I really don't know. Like when I say I don't know, this is a total blank to. Oh, now I know. Oh wow, this is cool. This is really cool. You want to know? So this is an arrow. Actually, an arrow. Hey Brian, hidden in a shot. Oh, that is clever. That is really clever. So, Arrow put out this limited edition version of RoboCop, and I'm a huge fan of this movie. And the only version I got is this Canadian 3-pack with no features. So damn. Anybody have this? Does anybody pick this up? because this is a sexy beast. Let's look inside. I'm actually super stoked to look inside. Brent, thank you very, very much. This was on my list of stuff that I wanted. I agree. RoboCop it's one of those films, one of those seminal films. No, Alan, this is like Arrow Video put out this like huge, like the same thing they do. Hey, B Movie. Put out this limited edition. Oh, I love the back. And I think there's some stuff with it. So it's one of the hard boxes, like the Hills of Eyes and Hills of Eyes 2. You did not actually. I've been on for a long time. That's why. Love this. So let's take it out and look at it. Let's see exactly what's in here. Is that a book? Let's take the book first. Okay, so it has a kind of, oh, is that a poster? It's got a massive book here. I love this cover. I'm not sure where this artwork came from, but I'm guessing it's probably from like a foreign. You watch, oh, Satan's Blade is awesome, man. I love Satan's Blade. It's insane. And it is huge. I'll check, actually. I'll find out for you. They'll have a lot. It's Arrow Video, so you can bet they're going to have like the most intensive amount of features possibly available. And so who we got doing the work on this? So we got Tales of Blood and Steel by Omar Ahmed, original production notes about the cast, about the filmmakers, RoboCop Rob by Eric Niederost, RoboCop and the Generation That Grew Up With It by Christopher Griffiths, RoboCop Dismantled and Reassembled by Henry Blythe. So a lot of really good reading. See, I knew you'd like Satan's Blade. It's such a fun movie. I love the this artwork on the inside. So, do I have RoboCop Prime? I don't know if I do. I love those. There were like 3 movies that were done. 3. Hey, I got a present today, and I've got like some other presents to show you as well. So there's a poster here. Oh yes. So this is the new artwork here, and as you guys know, I love it when you put the credit stuff down there. And it also has, hey George, the classic RoboCop poster art as well, which I remember from when I was a kid. If you're around my age, then RoboCop is something you grew up with. Because in my day, oh nice. Oh, tell Corey I said hi. So, it's awesome, Adam. So let's go through what it has, because so limited edition contents. We'll go there first. So 4K restoration of the film, of course, approved by director Paul Verhoeven. Newly commissioned artwork, we know that. Director's cut and theatrical cut of the film on 2 high-definition Blu-rays. Oh, whoa, I won't say that because I'll show you the inside. 80-page limited edition collector's booklet. 80 pages, your book. You're not a booklet at 80 pages. Including 1987 Fangoria interview with Rob Bottin. Disc 1. Archive commentary but with director Verhoeven, producer. New commentary by film historian Paul M. Saman. That's the one I want to listen to. Oh, new commentary by fans Christopher Griffith, Gary Smart, and Eastwood Allen. So there's 2 new commentaries. Future of Law Enforcement, Creating RoboCop, newly filmed interview with co-writer Michael Milner. RoboTalk, a newly filmed conversation between co-writer Edward Neumer and filmmakers David Burke, writer of Elle, and Nicholas McCarthy, director of Orion Pictures' The Prodigy. Truth of Character, newly filmed interview with star Nancy Allen. Casting Old Detroit, newly filmed interview with the casting director Julie Caesar. I totally messed up the name. Connecting the Shots, a newly filmed interview with the second unit director. Analog, new feature focusing on the special photographic effects. More Man the Machine, a new tribute to composer Basil not gonna get the name right. Robopop's a newly filmed tour. Wow, there's a lot of new features on here. 2012 Q&A is on here as well. Panel discussion. RoboCop creating a legend. I think that was the archive featurettes from back in the DVD days. Paul Verhoeven Easter egg. 4 deleted scenes. The bedroom storyboard with commentary by Phil Tippett. Director's cut production footage. Raw dailies, theatrical trailers, TV spots, extensive image gallery. All right. This too, the theatrical cut has the archive commentary by Paul Verhoeven. Any new commentary? Is this one? Or I wonder. No. Two isolated scores though. Soundtrack, composer's original score, and final theatrical mix. There's an edited for television version of the film. Oh, nice. On here as well. And RoboCop edited for television, a compilation of alternate scenes for 2 edited for TV versions. So there's a ton of stuff on here, but not just that. And we get this RoboCop warning. This prop just picked by RoboCop. Guys, I'm so stoked here. What is that one? And there are, but you got to see it. It's like when you watch. That's the idea. It's like when you watch Scarface. You got to see the comparison for the tame version. It's hilarious. So all the cards have this on the back. So let's go through these really quickly. I thought I was going to wait on this one. I thought I might miss out because I missed out on some limited editions before. So Brent, again, thank you so much. I know you're not here yet, unfortunately, but I actually did like RoboCop 2. I like RoboCop 3 as well. Not a lot of people didn't. And apparently this is a movie coming out on Arrow. I don't have the animated series. Wish I did. I remember that one actually. Why don't you just die? So, if you didn't know that was coming out from Arrow Video, you do now. So it is a 2-disc edition, 2 Blu-rays. And of course, the alternate art is the original artwork. This is amazing. Not only is this something that I am going to love, my better half's going to love this. Like, she's a huge fan of these films. Oh, this is a sticker. So this is a sticker. I'm going to watch this. I'm kind of tempted to take this to Morocco with me when I go. My better half's on her way to Morocco right now, by the way. The plane, there was an issue with the plane. So right now she is actually stuck in Morocco. Actually, it was a TV series, a World Cup TV series, different actor, shot here in Canada, in Ontario actually to be precise, that a lot of people didn't like. I actually loved it. So there we go. First, I didn't realize, I knew like Arrow would have put some like work into this. I remember the first villain, William, it was Pudface Morgan. I remember that. Like that's okay, I do. I don't know actually, Alan. When I know, I'll let you know. I don't know actually, Alan. Oh my God, I hate hearing my own voice. I really do. This is why I don't watch my own videos. If I do, I like mute them and just read your words. It's weird, eh? So, RoboCop, this is the first thing. I have Vinegar Syndrome stuff to show you as well. So this year, am I looking for, is there a new RoboCop coming? I know there was one. They're doing another one. It's not going to be, I don't want to hate on it, the last one because it was PG-13. I like the actors in the last one. But it just didn't have that feel to me. It was okay, right? But I didn't know there's another new one coming. But all right, I'm a RoboCop fan. this will always be my favorite, but I'm definitely down with a new one. Whether it's a reboot, I figure it's got to be a reboot. Like let's be honest, Peter Weller's not a young man now. Neither am I. Like I went to it's a direct sequel. Oh, cool. My voice is a stroke of luck, but thank you. You flat. But what was I gonna say? I totally forgot. You really do like RoboCop. You're a big RoboCop fan. All right. So, oh yeah. So it was a little bit like lean this year, which isn't a bad thing. Because trust me, having a slightly leaner Christmas is such a first world problem. So I'm okay with that. I love that line, actually. I used to buy that for $1 a lot. So anyway, I got 4 movies from Vinegar Syndrome. And this is my Christmas present. She's got another one, kind of a surprise present for me, which I won't know. Happy holidays until after Christmas, because it's not going to come till then. It's just a little kind of like surprise, like extra thing. I don't know about that, man. There was a RoboCop versus Terminator comic book. I can't remember how that turned out, but I think RoboCop did pretty well. So first up is Spookies. A Night of Unrelenting Terror. So this is cover B. We'll slip cover B. Now, Spookies was probably one of the big highlights for me for this sale. I had no idea. It does have 2 slipcovers. It has this one, and it has slipcover A, which sold it first, and is like this, which is an amazing cover, you can tell. And on the back of it, if you've ever seen the movie Spookies, remember the VHS? Then on the back of it, back of the version of it, there's this like face, this kind of like this guy's face that is in the film. Now, this has 2 Blu-rays, and one of the big things about Spookies that is it's a mess of a film. It's a brilliant mess of a film that it would take a long, long time to explain exactly all. Hey, Mark, welcome. That would take a long time to like really explain and unravel exactly what happened and what went wrong with Spookies. Now, the amazing thing about that is that's on here. So aside from having Spookies like remastered, because the other I never saw the DVD. If there's a DVD of Spookies, I missed out on that. I saw it on VHS. And so this is a 4K scan from the original camera negative, which blows my mind. So if you've never seen this is kind of nuts. It's kind of weird. And to really explain it, there's a documentary. There is a feature-length documentary talking about exactly what happened for this movie to become the twisted mess of a film that it became. I'm so excited to watch this documentary. And you'd think, okay, you got the movie, like this is one that's been on people's want list for a while. It's a 4K scan. You're going to get like features and outtakes and blooper reels, all that type of stuff. Then you get this feature-length documentary. That's where it goes. That's where it stops. But it's not actually. See, because what gets even kind of like crazier is that the documentary Twisted Tales: The Unmasking of Spookies, that has its own commentary. So the documentary comes with its own commentary. So let that unravel for a second. And that's not all. It comes with a second, even longer documentary, an over 2-hour long documentary on Vipco. And if you're from the UK or if you know anything if you're like a fan of like Video Nasties and the Video Nasty era, the Vipco name and label has probably been on your tongue at least once or twice. You've probably seen it like mentioned or shown in a documentary or a Horror Hound magazine, something like that. Yeah, he was a big actor too, Alan. So there's a ton. I could not believe how much was on this. When I did my first order, like I did, like this was like the second order. I didn't have this in my thing. I said, "Oh, spookies, that's really interesting. I'll probably get that down the road." So it's insane. It's really hard to tell. Like definitely just check it out. It's got a bit of everything, you know, like kind of a giant spider creature. There's like zombies. There's like kind of witches. It's a strange film. Uh, but when I went in just like to read it, because I'll usually go in at the end after I do my order, and I'll go, okay, what features are on this one? Because so which one am I going to get next, type of thing. And I read through all the different ones that were there, and I looked at Tammy the T-Rex and all this stuff, and I got to Spookies. And I went down through the list of features, and it was nuts. Oh, it's two Blu-rays. Like there's not a D Blu. This isn't a DVD Blu-ray one. This is like a two Blu-ray pack. The feature film is on the first disc, and the documentaries are on the second disc. It's insane. And you know the quality work that Vincent puts into their stuff. So this is their hard case thing. So I got to say, so far Christmas, pretty good. All right, but there's more. Isn't there always? Isn't there always more? And you know what I'm leaving for last. You do know. Next up, there are two new VSAs. And I'll normally do those in numerical order, but I'm not because I'm going to do them this way. So first off, and they have one thing in common actually, and I'll explain that. Actually, no, I'll say that right out. So the VSA's films are totally different, but they have an actress in common. Elizabeth Caton, who a lot of you guys are going to know from, well, Friday 13th Part 7. Well, yeah, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I've liked pretty much all the films. I wasn't so big on the prequels, but they're okay. But I have liked the new ones. I like the Mandalorian series. I'm caught up on that. I've liked both of the new films, as well as the spin-off films as well. I think it gets way too much hate and people take it way too seriously. But yeah, Elizabeth Caton has a small part in this one right here. This is Savage Dawn. She actually is one of the stars of the other, in one of the films in the other VSA set, because the other VSA is a set. So if you are not familiar with the VSA releases, they are hardbox, kind of VHS cover style releases. They are hand numbered, and this one here is 894. Actually, I know somebody has seen it, but they're more of in the critics section of it. I've heard good stuff though. I've heard like mixed stuff, but I like it, except for one thing. You see each of them. Nice. See, I live in Canada, so I don't get to go to any premieres. So you open it up, and you can see the art here. But what's even cooler, and they do this with all the VSAs. This is one of the many reasons to collect these VSAs, is that you get yourself an awesome, maybe in 2020, looking 16 by 22 poster. And it is double-sided to include both artwork. I actually have to stand back here, like move back here just to show this. All the VSAs have each come with a poster. Now this one here is especially cool. Aside from having a cameo by Elizabeth Catane, it probably has Caton. I think Caton, right? Has some of the best cast. It does look like something Rollerball. Actually, it looks exactly like that. So we've got in this movie. You ready for this? So you've got Lance Henriksen, George Kennedy, Karen Black, Richard Lynch, William Forsythe, a score by Pino Donaggio. We did a lot of Italian scores, did some James Bond stuff as well. Amazing, amazing stuff. It is, again, newly restored from the 35 millimeter original camera negative. We got a commentary with the director on here as well. This is limited to 4,000. So if you want to get these, I might want to remind you that Evil Town, one of the original VSAs, is sold out. And I'm not quite sure how Savage Harbor is, but Evil Town is definitely sold out. Are you ready for the next VSA? Are you sure? For people that grew up watching these here, you're Batman. Or, but not the Batman from the latest Crisis. I actually got a couple of those. I don't have the box set, but I got like those, when it came out on DVD and it came with the remastered and had the original. I actually lucked into some of those, so I got to get the rest of them. But if you remember, like USA, like Up All Night, with Rhonda Shear, or you're a video rental person, or maybe you lucked into getting the BCI set when it came out originally, there is Vice Academy, 1 to 3. Now, Vice Academy was a series of movies done by Rick Sloan. It's actually 6 of these. I'm really hoping that in the next lot of VSAs, Vice Academy 4 to 6 are going to be there. Now, 1 to 3 starred, 1 and 2 actually, starred Linnea Quigley, and 1 to 3 starred Ginger Lynn Allen. So Ginger Lynn Allen was an adult. Hey, Kathy, was an adult actress. I didn't get to see it yet. No, I don't have Shudder yet. Like, I got to get Shudder back again. And this was one of her she was going legit. I hope you liked it. I can't remember. Invasion, maybe, probably Invasion. You'll say yeah. Hey, well, welcome. Welcome to the cult, Superman. So she was going legit, but she was really nervous because she had been known mostly for adult film roles, and this was her chance to to make a bit of a splash. She was very nervous working with Linnea Quigley. Actually, she was kind of like in awe of her a bit, and it made her seem a bit standoffish. But it worked out apparently in the end. I don't have Crawl. I love Crawl. I saw Crawl in theater, actually. Actually, I didn't know there was a Predator hunting ground trailer, so I did not know that was a thing. So thanks. I will check that out after. I did see The Tenant. I watched that trailer earlier. But this, again, is another hard box, and as you can see, this is by The Dude Designs. So gorgeous artwork, by the way. I can't see how anybody could not pick this up. Could go through the Vinegar Syndrome sale and not grab this. So this one is limited. Now, this is a 2-disc, 3-film set. What's really neat about this one? Video? Oh, okay, now I'm really interested. Is that this one's limited to 3,000. So Savage Down, the one I showed you before, is basically has 4,000 copies. But the 2-disc set with 3 movies on it and brand new commentaries on each one of these movies is limited to only 3,000. So there's actually less of these. I'm very interested in that. I love the Friday the 13th game. I was peeved by what happened with the the court case that held everything up. So yeah, so we got 3 movies here, 3 brand new commentaries. I'll keep my original set because he had 3 older commentaries on there as well. Had the class interview with Linnea Quigley, going undercover an interview with Ginger Lynn Allen, brand new artwork by Tom Hodge of The Dude Designs. Ready for the poster? I would totally buy that. So First off, it is a 2-disc set, and gotta love the inside cover. But for those that don't have any, again, it is a 16 by 22 poster, so I do have to stand back. And yeah, so cool, Blue. You gotta have this one in your collection, right? So this turns around to be like this. You almost want to have 2 copies. Have a good evening there. Thanks for coming in, by the way, and come back. See? Definitely check this out, guys. Vice Academy 1 to 3. I'm so stoked. There's a lot of animated series I gotta go. So guys, there's one left. Have a good evening. And you rock for helping your mom, by the way. Do you know what it is? Do you know what the one that's left is? Do you want to say, is Mug still here? Mug, do you want to say it? If you're still here? High school hunter student by day. This is one of my great wants of all time. I love this franchise. I was wondering if you're still here. Really, I love this franchise. All of them. Even the 4th one, which is kind of like considered, not really considered it. They took the name Angel off the 4th one, actually. So the box is done like this. So it's just a Angel collection. There's like Jack Frost is really fun. And this is the sequel, Avenging Angel with Betsy Russell. And is it Mimi Capture that's in the 3rd one? This actually was recently put out by Vinegar Syndrome. It's not one to miss. Now, what's really neat about this, as you can see, it's a box set, but it splits like that. And it uses kind of a red-blue like motif. In the first one, it's Donna Wilk. In the second one, it's Betsy Russell. And I think the 3rd one is Mimi Capture, but I gotta check to be sure. So there's the 3rd Angel right there. And this is kind of what most people are used to seeing on the cover. And I love the way that it comes apart like this. It's very sturdy. Vinegar Syndrome and Arrow do amazing jobs with the sturdiness of their box sets. So it opens up to this. So Angel 1, Angel 2, and Angel 3. It's a revenge film, sort of. Like the first film, Cool Blue, it's like they're different like tonally. The first film is more of a serious one. It's a bit of a thriller. There's a serial killer going around. He's killing prostitutes. There's this high school girl named Angel, and there's a cop who's pretty much trying to get her off the streets because he knows she's got potential, and he knows there's a killer out there, and there's this group of people like that like street people that are around her, and she eventually has to face off against this violent serial killer that's been killing off these. It's a really cool film. A lot of action near the end. A lot more drama in the first one. In the second one, she's in college. The second one's way more of an action film. A lot more action in the second one's Betsy Russell. And the third one goes into exploitation territory. You'd like it, I think. You really like it. If you like these type of films, like you're definitely gonna like it. So let's look at them. So here's the first one. High school hunter student by day, Hollywood hooker by night. And feature-wise, we get an interview with co-writer director Robert Vincent O'Neill, playing both sides, an interview with actress Donna Wilkes. I'm really excited about that, actually. Chance meeting interview with co-writer Joseph Calla, and Angel's Theme interview with composer Craig Savin. I'm actually so excited I can speak. Cast-wise on here, guys, Aside from Donna Wilkes, we got Dick Shawn, Rory Calhoun, the great Western star. Susan Terrell's in this one here. Cliff Gorman's in this movie. Cinematography by Andrew Davis, who did like the work on The Fugitive. So let's open it up because it should have. Oh, me too. Actually, that was one of the first Arrow DVDs I ever bought. So if you like Savage Streets, you're gonna love this. And there is definitely a more grittier looking cover. I'll keep the original on because this is what I grew up with. And like literally, I think this came out in what, 84, 83. Yeah, I literally grew up with these films. I used to watch these. I rented these all the time at my video store. Angel's probably one of the most rented films. Right after RoboCop, actually. Ironically, have some great gaming time. Check the Angel set. So next up is Avenging Angel. I hope they got a bit. Oh yes, okay, perfect. So Chasing an Angel, an interview with the director again and co-writer. Street Smarts. I'm actually excited with this. They got an interview with actress Betsy Russell. I really want to see what she looks like now, and how that went. This is a really cool one. This one, I'm trying to remember this one as well. This one really is an action like revenge one, without giving too much away. It really depends. Like right, she is from Far From Home. Good call. With these here, I'm so like used to the original artwork, and it is the original artwork that's there. I'll keep the original artwork on, but if I have like slip covers, sometimes I'll switch it over to the other artwork that's on the other side, unless it's like something where I really don't like the artwork. So it really depends. So you're right on that. As you can see, this is the artwork, the interior art for the second Angel. Now this one is an all in all is an out and out revenge film. Character from the first film. Try to watch the film before you like read stuff on the second one stuff, because the character from the first film is murdered, and she goes out for vengeance. And some of her friends from the first film, I think the ones that lived anyway, are in this one here. Now I think there's a more of a newer cast in the third one. It's different. And this is Angel 3, the final chapter. And I actually do remember this cover. I've never liked this cover too much, so I'll see what the alternate cover is. This is the only one with the commentary, actually, with writer director Tom DeSimone. Moderated by Dave Dakota, so that's actually pretty cool. Theatrical trailers for all three of the films, Stills Gallery. So this one has, it's Mitzi Capture. Have I seen Revenge? You mean the fourth film? Or you mean like the movie Revenge? I've seen the movie, I like the movie Revenge. I don't know. I mean, that's a really good question. Let me look into that, actually. Actually, I did see the movie Revenge. I saw it back when I had Shudder. I'm pretty sure I watched it on Shudder. Because that was an intense one. That's like the rape revenge one that's like directed by the woman, right? By the girl. I can't remember her name. I'm not being sexist. I just really don't know. Hey, Spooks and Christmas Evil. Nice. Christmas Evil was excellent. Oh, just a bit gory? Just a little bit? When he pushes her off the cliff. Yeah, that's just and she lands on the rock. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one, right? I'm thinking it's the one. There's a movie came out today at my local Walmart called Haunt, and I think it's called Haunt. It's by Todd Farmer, directed by Patrick Lussier, and I do want to kind of check that out. So this is definitely more of an action one. If anybody here ever watched the soap opera General Hospital, or is that just me? So Ken Schreiner, who probably very similar in hair to me. He's got more than me, but like as in it sticks up all the time. He's actually in this film. He actually has a big part in it. We got Maud Adams is in this one as well. I think she plays Angel's mom, actually. Yeah, so the one that Laura was going to marry first, Scotty Baldwin. I I didn't for a while. I mean, like literally, I shaved my head for like 8 years, and nothing grew back. And just one day, this much came. So not like in one day, but obviously, you know what I mean. So yeah, Scotty Baldwin, he's in this, and he rocks. He's good in everything, and he's one of those actors that's just like really great character actors. I did too for years, for like 8 years. This is the inside artwork. They're really big on like the artwork of like holding a gun. Hey, Ragman, welcome, man. Gotta be careful carrying those things, man. You must be talking about the VSAs. Daikatana, well, I'm going to re-show some stuff that I got here, but I got the Angel set today. I got Spookies. I got the 2 VSAs, and I got Kojak. Do you know that in Morocco, lollipops are actually called Kojaks because Kojak the series was so popular there? And I got today the limited edition of RoboCop, thanks to Brent. So that was a Christmas gift that I got sent, and I was super stoked. It was actually waiting. It was standing on my doorstep, and I actually waited till literally just now to, well, at the beginning of this video to actually open it, which shows great. No, not the cool edition. I'm okay with steelbooks, but if this is there, I'd definitely go for this style first. Like I would get like a steelbook as a second one. Now I like steelbooks, but I'll never turn away a limited edition over steelbook. I gotta get limited edition. So it comes. I gotta. I saw the tin somewhere. I know. So. Not surprised, actually. So here we go. I'm going to be putting together. Now, I got a gift from my dad, which is upstairs, but I haven't been able to open that yet. I love this. I'm such a kid. See, this is the art that I remember from Angel 3. Angel 4, which was renamed, like they lost the Angel name. I'm not quite sure if it was like there's rights issues or anything like that. It's not in the set. It's because it's not an official Angel film. Was I think it's Athenia Massey. I'd have to look again because it's been a long time since I've seen the films. And like again, like a lot of people don't realize that some of these films that I'm getting on Blu-ray, I haven't watched since VHS days. And that's exactly with the Angel series. Gotta have my tea. I liked all 3 of them. They're all different. Like, as far as like, if you're going for like a dramatic quality type of film, I guess Angel 1 is like got the people up there. But I really like the second one. I think Betsy Russell does an incredible job. In taking over the role, like that's a role Donna Wilkes like really stamped herself into, and to have Betsy Russell come along and like and take over the role. Betsy Russell is like famous for coming in and like doing these type of films. Betsy Russell back in the '80s was known for basically if Phoebe Cates or like someone like higher up in the cast didn't want to do a nude scene, they got Betsy Russell. Phil Collins is a much better looking man than me, but thank you very much. Plus, he did those Miami Vice. That Miami Vice episode was really, really good, actually. Huge Phil Collins fan, by the way. I love his music, especially the stuff like kind of the Genesis days and like No Jack Required. Love No Jack Required. Fantastic album. Check it out. All right, for those that came in late, what did I get? Okay, let's go through this, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. So, actually, they didn't. That's not Angie Dickinson, though. Angie Dickinson has the nude scenes before. But you know the girl that plays the prostitute? It's her. Um, she was actually dating Brian De Palma at the time. I got to check that out, man. You put a link in down below, like not here because it's going to scroll on by, but down below in the comment section. Like, when I see it, you know, and it comes up, I'll make sure that it goes through. Well, as long as they let me. Yeah, that's what. If you guys have videos that you want to promote, that's perfectly something you can do. No, probably not. I could be wrong too. Check it out, Ryan. See if I'm wrong. I think it. What's her name? Nancy Allen. Yeah, isn't she RoboCop? No, that can't be right. You may have got your facts right, and I may have got my facts wrong. You know that I have to get at least one thing wrong: a name pronunciation, some fact that you guys got to like correct me on, at least once per video. I know what you're talking about. That scene is like, I went and saw this movie in theater. I was young when I saw I think it was '84, right? So I was like 13 when Dress to Kill came out. That left in it. She is actually. She is in Happy Birthday to Me. She's the star of Happy Birthday to Me. Nothing yet, dude. I wish there was Friday 13th news. So this was given to me by Brent. I was completely blown away. Thank you, Brent. Cat lover. Severely appreciated. I'm going to wait on my better half to watch this because we're huge RoboCop fans. And to answer that question, Vice Academy 1 to 3 had to have this. I'm not quite sure, but I actually want to talk about that in a second. But I mean, like an actual 4K UHD. Not that I know of, not yet. I'm sure it'll come out down the road, and I'll pick it up to go with this. But this will be like my main set, because it's when they do the 4K, they'll just put the movie in and a commentary. They won't put all these features on there. So, again, thank God I didn't label this for kids. But yeah, fantastic. Also grabbed, of course, because if you're going to get one VSA, you got to get them both. And this is a really cool one. Now, I mentioned earlier on in this video that Elizabeth Caton is in this one here, and like has a cameo in this film, really. And Elizabeth Caton is in part 3 of Vice Academy. Linnea Quigley didn't come back. Is there really? Let me see. Oh yeah, I think you're right. That's not the real. You can boot them. It's not the real person. There's a person with that name, but that's not them. So, boot away. No, I don't think it's the real one. A Daikatana. I don't think it's a real Daikatana. Anyway, let's get back to this. I agree, Kathy. So this is as Elizabeth Caton. Hey, Dave. Now, Elizabeth Caton is also in part 3 of Vice Academy. When Linnea Quigley didn't come back for Vice Academy 3, they had to get another actress to come into the role. I'm iffy on the Mega Man thing. We'll see. I'll keep an open mind. Elizabeth Caton's really good. She doesn't have a lot of chemistry with Ginger Lynn Allen, to be honest with you, to be truthful. But she is the one that's kept, like, Ginger Lynn Allen leaves after number 3, and they have like a couple different partners come with her afterwards, and she does actually better with them. But it's fun. Like the 3 movies are fun. I think 3. God, it's been a while since I've seen it. There's a character named Devonshire, like Lady Devonshire. That's kind of like the not really the nemesis. Like, she's like in Police Academy. She's one that kind of like, they're troublesome characters type thing. So she's that character. But in the third film, the actress that played her in the first two films wasn't available. I haven't watched these yet, by the way. I'm just going by memory. Uh, so they had another actress player. I can't remember her name now. I know Jane Hamill. I think Jane Hamill played her in parts one and two, but I don't remember who played her in part three. It was a different actress though. Um, but she was pretty good too. Actually, she didn't do a bad job. It's just that Jane Hamill kind of had her part had herself imprinted on that part by that time. When parts four, five, and six came about, because Hamill's in all of them, then you would get Jane Hamill will come back for those parts. And I do really want parts four, five, and six of Vice Academy to come out. So Savage Dawn, definitely recommend the VSAs if you haven't picked anything up for Vinegar Syndrome and you want to get some like really cool stuff. These are three films. Like, it's a really good price for this. These are three films with features on them, like commentaries for every one of these films. Savage Dawn too, really cool film, with a great cast. And definitely last, but definitely not least, and one that I strongly recommend if you got a $5 coupon and you got the box sets, you're kind of wondering what else to grab and you never grabbed it. Like, grab yourself a copy of Spookies while it's still available. Slipcover 1 is all sold out, but Slipcover 2, this is Slipcover 2. I think the Slipcover 2 is still available. Hopefully, once Spookies, I don't know, you got great questions. Like, you stumped me, man, and that's a good thing. Uh, that is not a complaint. Uh, wow, you really got great questions. This is, oh, you got Slipcover 2. Um, Great movie. Oh, Jason Goes to Hell. Horrible movie, fantastic commentary. Uh, Hate the film, love the commentary. Uh, that's the reason about it, actually, was for the commentary. Some people consider Batman and Robin to be a really bad film with a good commentary, but I actually love Batman and Robin. I know it's not a good movie, but I just actually like the film. Yeah, I remember the Police Academy animated series. I think I used to have a VHS that had like maybe not a lot of it, maybe 2 to 4 episodes on there, something like that. It's best watching it if you've never seen it before. Like, you watch it once, but dude, the commentary is way better because the director, it was his first film. He's really young, and throughout a lot of the film, he's apologizing for mistakes he made. Like, there's a sequence where there's a baby, and and the baby's in, like, did you get the DVD? The DVD has commentary, I know that, and the unrated one at least. And the baby's in this box, and then the commentary is like, "I'm sorry, I'm a dad." Now, I didn't know that you're not supposed to treat babies like that. I apologize. It's really good. I can't wait for it to go back on JB. Oh, you can't beat. For me, I love the '89 Batman's my favorite. I like, but then I grew up with those, right? Spice with favorites, Jason X. It might be there. Check it out. Like, definitely, give it a shot. The DVD, I think, is actually pretty inexpensive to buy. So it's one like worth buying for the commentary. If you can get it for like a decent price, don't like spend any like big money. Don't spend like $20, maybe $5, $10, max. But it's a fun commentary. Spookies, which Kathy has this cover of too. Anyway, what I got to tell you about Spookies? This is awesome. This has two documentaries, two feature-length documentaries. Has anybody watched the feature-length? William, you're cool, man. Watch the feature-length documentaries yet? Because I'm super excited. I'm so excited to get some time off and to watch these documentaries. I might watch one tomorrow. Really want to watch the Vipka one, but I kind of want to watch the Spookies one as well. So amazing features on here. Look at this too. I have somebody send me the slipcover one because they didn't like the slipcover one, which I strongly appreciate. No, actually, there's somebody that's actually sending me the first slipcover, and I am super stoked about that. You're not a comic fan, are you, Brian? No. Nolan's movies are interesting. Only the first Nolan movie has any type of like atmosphere for Gotham City, and my problem is that Gotham City is a major part of Batman, it's a character in and of itself. Uh, if anything aside from the Batman voice that gets wrong, I will say Nolan gets the Gotham City completely wrong. He doesn't get it at all. But that's okay. He made three great film noir films that had Batman in it, and he kind of helped elevate the superhero genre to a different level. And for that, I will always be appreciative. I just prefer the original films that really showcase Gotham City. See, but for me, you can't do the dark theme without Gotham. Is still like it is. Gotham made Batman. Uh, Gotham's such an odd, strange, unique, out of place, out of time place that that it made like Batman. It's not just Batman that made these villains possible. It's a combination of like of him and this place that is so odd and so bizarre that that it makes the creations of such a unique rogues gallery possible, and that is bloody brilliant. Exactly, Dave. Without Gotham, you're missing one of the biggest characters in Batman and in Batman mythos. So when people wonder why, I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan, by the way. I got like all his films here. Uh, I like what he does. But I want to. I don't know as long as my $5 coupon good for. I want to get Tammy the T Rex, but I don't have the bones right away. So I'm hoping that if I get some money after Christmas from like FAM or something like that, then I'll save my $5 coupon and I'll get Tammy the T Rex in the 4K edition, because that's actually pretty sweet. I do kind of want that. Exactly. And Gotham's very important. I tout that a lot actually when people ask me like, oh, I said, well, this Christopher Nolan's superior because he's Christopher Nolan, but for the people that they work for, fantastic. For me, I like them all. I got the Christopher Nolan movies in 4K, the Batman ones, so I do like them. Well, it's not so much. I wouldn't say it's like cheesy. Uh, it's a product of its time. It's stylistic. Tim Burton as a stylist, uh, with almost kind of like a neo-realism aspect to what he does. And I think it was Sam Ham that did did the artwork for the original one. Ooh, Jodorowsky box set would be awesome. That would tempt me. If you've never seen his work, guys, look up some of his stuff before you go and grab something. But Jodorowsky is, what would be awesome for it? There's this great documentary called Jodorowsky's Dune, and if you've never seen it, hands down one of the great documentaries of all time. You must see it if you're a cinema lover, because you will be fascinated. I can understand that, Kathy. I can understand a bunch of people that are going to say that. So there, it's not a huge uh, Christmas haul, but I can honestly say I absolutely adore everything that I got, and I'm excited about every one of those films. You can get and I've often had when I get like a ton of like films at Christmas, and I'll be like, oh, this is kind of cool, this is neat. I'll watch this one in a bit. Uh, What the French for Batman? Well, they are with the new one, with Robin Pattinson. I'm a really big Robin Pattinson fan. Not from Twilight. I'm not a Twilight person. I'm not the demographic for Twilight actually. A lot of great actors in it, but I'm not the demographic. Uh, Child's Play. You mentioned Child's Play earlier, and I missed that message. I do apologize. Yeah, I'm actually very excited about everything that I picked up there. Y- Yeah, I've heard like iffy stuff on Rambo: Last Blood. Like people are kind of iffy on it. Uh, I think it would just be a decent action movie. That's okay. I don't think it'd be the level of some of the early Rambo stuff. Uh, Child's Play, actually, I'm gonna not gonna lie, I enjoy it. I feel bad about enjoying it because the way that it came about, but I actually did enjoy it. El Topo Holy Mountain. Is that what's on it? And as for Dolly Dearest coming out in March, I am so stoked about that. A lot of people are kind of like bummed out, and for selfish reasons, I like when they announced Dolly Dearest wasn't coming to March, I let out like like kind of like a joy, uh, and I'll explain it to you. My birthday is the last of March, March 31st. I was actually almost an April Fool's baby. The fact that they're putting out a box set in March and now Dolly Dearest in March as well. I know that the March package is definitely going to be part of part of my birthday gift. Cause hell yeah, it's a strange film, Mark. But not Secret of Mommy Dear. It's a very different film. No wire hangers in Dolly Dearest, as far as I can remember. But it's really one, Mark, that you kind of got to see. And this is the time. Oh, it's definitely like because you're not just getting the film, and the film is cuckoo is like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Insane. Uh, I'm not lying. It is. But there's a great history behind it. So that should make for an amazing documentary. And it's a feature length documentary. So you get the movie and with a 4K restoration, commentary on that. Second disc, you're getting like a documentary on the making of the film, which trust me is going to be worth it. And a second documentary over 2 hours long on Vipco, the kind of the company in the UK that put out some like put out like a bunch of video nasties and stuff like that. And they really go into it. So, and I think and I'm pretty sure, like I mentioned there, that that the documentary on Dolly Dearest has its own commentary as well. It's not Dolly Dearest, I'm sorry, on Spookies has its own commentary too. So you got commentary for the movie Spookies, you got commentary for the documentary that's feature length, and you got an extra bonus documentary that's even longer than both of the films, uh, as well. So it's for me that's a must have. You like Dolly Dearest better than Child's Play? I haven't seen it in years. I'd have to see it again. That's like Pinocchio's Revenge. I don't remember Pinocchio's Revenge well. Spookies is a horror film, but I wouldn't call it scary. Um, I'm sure it tries. Like it's a film that's has more than one director. It has scenes that were kind of re-edited and shot and put into it. There's a lot. I don't want to give away too much when it comes to Spookies because the documentary I think is going to be like the kind of the gem of the set. Like Spookies is going to be fun. Like you're gonna watch Spookies, it's gonna be an okay movie. You're gonna be like, okay, that's fun. That's kind of cool. Something I could watch with friends with a few drinks or that type of thing, or just sit back. Uh, if you don't drink, that's okay. You sit back and have like some tea. Um, but I think it's one of those movies where yeah, definitely. Let me know, Mark. After you watch the documentary on it, um, you're gonna get another. You're gonna have a greater appreciation for the film. That's kind of what I feel. Flesh Eating Mothers. That's a trauma film, isn't it? It screams of trauma. Uh, like Rabid Grannies and stuff like that. Is Flesh Eating Mothers a trauma film? Because is it the one I'm thinking of with the good looking mom, with the like stirring something like a pot, which I'm guessing is a cannibalistic pot. Yeah, I don't know if I'm down with it, man. I don't like. I doubt I'm getting anything in January. I'm in Morocco from like for a few days, so I doubt I doubt I'm gonna be able to afford anything at that point. My better half is actually still waiting to travel right now. The plane that she was going to go on. Hey, Dungeon, welcome, man. Uh, that she was going to go on from from Montreal to Morocco. There was an issue with the plane, which I'm glad that they like stopped them. and said, okay, no, we're gonna give you like some food vouchers. You'll get some food in that. The plane's gonna come later. We're gonna get another plane to come. I'm not one of those people that like if I get to an airport and I gotta wait like for, uh, like if they say, oh, this plane's been delayed, I gotta wait a bit. Uh, I'm, I'm the type of person that, okay, good. You make sure that plane works perfectly fine before like anybody gets in it. I'll wait. I'll wait a few hours. I'll be good. You just make sure that that plane's going to get me where I want to go, and there's not going to be any issues when I get on it. Don't rush anything when it comes to your flights. Um, Take all the time you need. I'll get there eventually. Um, and so will she. She's tired right now, and she's a bit exhausted, obviously. Um, but yeah. Anyway, there you go. That's my thoughts on flight, on air travel. I don't know anything about the Arrow stuff coming out. Somebody said that Jaworski set's coming out. That's kind of exciting. But then again, that's not for everybody. I'm not so big into like the January, uh, like Vinegar Syndromes. There, I'm trying to remember what they are. There's the one the flesh eating mothers, whatever it's called, and there's what's it called? The Zombie Island Massacre, right? He is weird. You either like him or you don't. That's the thing. Some people you can some if you go to film school, Zombie Island Massacre, yeah. And there's two erotic films, right? That is obvious. It's obvious that he influenced David Lynch. That is brilliantly obvious. Um, did he influence Donald Kamal as well? Because I see similarities with some of them. That was one, Erotic Nights 1, 2. I, honestly, JB, that is probably, out of everything that's listed there, I'm most interested in. So those two interest me more than like Zombie on the Massacre does and more than Flesh Eating Mothers does. But that being said, I can wait on those. One missed call. I definitely won't be getting that. I'm not sure if I get it right away. I like Mayland, so yeah. But I do want the One Missed Call trilogy. I want to. My youngest is coming. He's coming here on Sunday, hopefully. So I'm we're hopefully going to get to watch some movies together, and we'll probably make a video on here, by the way. So just so you know, Brian, if I make a video on here with my youngest one and whoever, I'm going to need some like people. I'm going to need some wrenches because I want any trolls getting in when I have like my kids on my videos because that is that's a no-no. That's when I fly out and beat people up. uh, Now, Vinegar Syndrome does an amazing job, Kathy. I mean, like, Vinegar Syndrome does a great job. Uh, Sunday, I'm hoping for. Like, well, he's coming in on Sunday. So we'll see, depending on how tired they are. I won't be in the afternoon. Like, they don't come until later in the day. Oh, yeah, I'll be throwing out some wrenches then, just so you know, guys. Uh, now that I know how to do it, thank you. Hey, Brian, because I had no idea. Um, Dagon Piano, that was the last two. Were those last year or the year before? You did miss the mystery unboxing. You want to know what it is? Because Brent picked me up this, and dude, stoked. Uh, I had no idea how intensely packed this package is. Aside from having the 80-page book and the poster and the lobby cards, there's like two different versions of the. Actually, no, there's three. I correct myself. There's three different versions. There is the director's cut. there's a theatrical cut, and there is, and I love this. There is the TV cut of the film as well, and there's like as much as like some of the older releases, especially has a bunch of features on here. Did it really? Uh, oh, that's cool. There's like a ton of new features. You can buy that for $1, wouldn't you? It's amazing. I had no idea it was this. It was this that the work that they put in this is incredible, and yeah, have a great night there, Mug. I have night, Alan. I will text you later. Other ones that I picked up, well, that I got for Christmas here are Spookies. Got to grab that. Savage Dawn. Amazing. Oh, nice. Oh, I hate migraines. I had that one the other day. You looked at the features, man. I think it may tempt you. Hey, Juan, welcome. You came in at the right part. Vice Academy 1 to 3, and of course, Mug just left, but he actually talks about this one a lot. The Angel Collection, and it is bloody brilliant. Wasn't so late. I've been watching this one tonight, but I have to go soon because I have to pick up my pills in the morning, and I also have to go to work because I work. Well, they did do like a Criterion Laserdisc for RoboCop. Their dungeon. So aside from the 2 box sets they put out this year, obviously the Amityville Curse Collection and the Angel Collection, coming out next year are 2 Giallo sets for sure, and there's like an Italian, like a Spanish horror set as well. So that's 3 box sets that are being put out next year. I think the first one's coming in March. If I'm correct, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Posted. There was a Criterion Laserdisc for RoboCop. Criterion originally started doing, not RoboCop is definitely one of the important movies, but they started doing more like commercial films, and they later went into the kind of the important one as well, because well, what they call the important ones, which I think originally Criterion basically couldn't get the funding for some of the more expensive films, and went for more of the niche films that were popular. That's how I think it started, and the Criterion just kind of got a name and stuff with stuff they did. What's the difference on the Arrow version versus the Criterion version? Hundreds and hundreds of minutes of features, from like new commentaries to new interviews, over new interviews, over more new interviews. Like they interview everybody, and I'm not like old interviews. They got all the archival stuff. So anything that's probably in the Criterion one is on this new one as well. But there's a ton of new stuff. They interview like writers, directors, cinematographers, people who worked on the music. They have got a new interview with Nancy Allen on there as well. Just a ton of stuff. This new RoboCop doc. Oh no, I'd definitely buy that. I've always been a big fan of that film. Thanks, George. Have a great evening there. Enjoy your movies too. The only problem with having I got to check that out when I get off. Is that a real thing for real? Because I love documentaries on films. That's one of the reasons I had to have Spookies. RoboCop is one of those movies. It's one of those rare things that comes along, and just does everything right. Have a great night, Dave. And you just did Larry Side from Frightenstein, didn't you? Because I love a Larry Side from Frightenstein. I grew up with it. I'm a Canadian kid, so that was like a big thing for us, especially around my age range. Larry Side from Frightenstein, the Wizard of Oz cartoon was really badly animated, And the Ralph Bakshi, well, for the second season anyway, Spider-Man. I would definitely. I'm down for that, man. I've been loving. We can expect some of the things that were initially thought to be out of print to have a few copies left. So I guess I get in early if there's anything that might have went out of print and you're kind of feeling remorse for not picking it up. So anything that was like that might have been low, like with slip covers. Uh, I'm sure that there were some scalpers that tried to come in and buy like 3 or 4 copies or 4 or 5 copies of a movie to scalp them on eBay. Uh, Vinegar Syndrome aren't down with that stuff. They're not scalper friendly, which is one of the things that I love about them. It's a quotable film, man. So when they see that, the warning bells alert right away, and they take off copies. Like say, no, you're not buying 5 copies of this one film. We know you're not. You don't want 5 copies of the film. So then you end up like with copies that are left over. Which shows me that Vinegar Syndrome isn't about just making the money. They want to make sure that as many people as possible can enjoy the films. So if there's limited editions that sold out near the end of it, go back in. May even get a copy of the Elusive Spookies slipcover 1, which a lot of people are really into. It is a good philosophy, and not enough companies take it. Obviously, we know certain companies that doesn't do that, but you said Creep there, and I just thought about that movie. Remember Creep and Creep 2? I love those movies. I want like special editions of those films. They're like, well, one of these days, Vinegar Syndrome barely knows I'm alive. If they know I'm alive, probably if Vinegar Syndrome knows I exist at all, it's because of Steph. that's probably the truth. Because she knows a couple of the guys from Vinegar Syndrome. She works on Screencast, a podcast with them, with one of them. And by the way, just to this podcast, just moved to another home, Rebler actually, I think. So check that out because they do some amazing stuff. See, again, super jealous. Though he does live in the U.S., so it makes it easier there. If you think it's hard for me now, man, if you think it's hard for me now, I'm gonna be moving eventually, hopefully. God, I just want to get this done, get the move over with, to Morocco. So think of that. If you don't think I'm getting anything now, I think Vinegar Syndrome already has. It's just they're the incredible stuff. How am I doing? You know what I'm doing lately? So I'm getting ready to go on my first trip in around 6 years ago to Morocco. So one thing we did is we got these because I'm trying to figure out a way to transport stuff. So I'm thinking this here is going to be heavy as heck to transport. So for regular DVDs and stuff like that, what I might do is take the slips out, like the slips, and I'll take the actual thing and I'll actually get cases because cases are easy to get when I get over there. So for some DVDs and Blu-rays, I got this to get some stuff over there. So I will show you what I mean. As you can see, see what I mean? So there's 400 in those. One case is already packed up and ready to go. This is the second one. Needless to say, I'm going to need lots more. And the killer part is once I get these over and we get shelving up and get the TV set up and all that type of stuff, I got to put movies back on the shelves. So that's gonna be interesting. Tonight I hadn't planned to make a video tonight. I was actually gonna watch Power Rangers. No, Don't judge me. And I mean the TV, the series. I got two of the box sets. I do need the other sets though, like sets 3 and 4. Oh yeah, cases will be stored safely. But the thing is, at the end of the day, well, I'm only going till from the second till I think the 9th or so, for this trip. So just for a week. Oh yeah, that's the hard part. But eventually, we hope with sometime this year, whether it be mid this year or late this year, we're hoping to fingers crossed, everything goes okay, to move there. I will be getting like the best internet, and they do have fast, high-speed internet, same as here, over there as well in the area that I'm in. So I'll be then I'll be taking the Cult of Cinema to a new area, and I plan on like shooting videos over there as well. Oh, I'm going to try and make a video while I'm in Morocco this time, man. I'll do my best. I will at least get some footage. I will definitely, Kathy. So I'm gone around till around the 9th, till the 9th, I think, 9th or 10th. So I will. Well, you're on my Facebook, so I'll let you know when I'm heading back. I'm actually very excited about the movies. Kathy got me some nice movies that are coming after Christmas, and I will do a video actually specifically on those because I'm super excited. Time difference. Oh God, it's a few hours at least. Like it's definitely a few hours. Hopefully you and your mom have a good Christmas there. So but I'll definitely be trying to do like a video in Morocco. Now I'll be doing a video in our place. Now we don't have all the furniture in our condo like we will once we move there. So, but we do have some temp furniture there for that we got for now. So that'll have to do for for this video. Anyway, it's yeah, actually 8 hour. You're exactly right, Dungeon. I think. I'm pretty sure you're right on the nose there. There are good jobs there. You do have to know. It's like anywhere else. You you got to know where to look and where to go. Um, we are not like no humidity. I love that. I'm a person that suffers with allergies. Like seriously, I have serious allergy. I got Claritin upstairs. So how geeky am I, right? I got movies. I'm like super geeky. I play video games. I read lots of books. I got allergies. Perfect nerd. Uh, so, but yeah, but no humidity in Morocco. So exactly. So no allergy. It's definitely hotter. But that being said, if you're smart, like Morocco's a more laid back place. If you ever wonder if you're older, for instance, and you're big on the 60s, 70s like type of lifestyle, kind of a more of a laid back atmosphere. Morocco's laid back. It's the atmosphere that it has. It's like super laid back. And that being said, I see like one part of Morocco that there's good and bad parts everywhere. But I'm lucky enough that her family is in the good, like has like definitely in the in the better part, in the better area. Morocco's a great place to visit. Definitely, if you've never been there, I definitely recommend it. And if you go, if you're a film fan, you can definitely come and visit me. What Blu-ray region is Morocco? That's going to be like a kind of a region two. So you're looking at like UK. So basically any like Arrow video stuff like that definitely works there. But I've got a region free player. Hopefully permanently once I go there. We got it planned. So basically we'll go back there. My kids are here in Canada, so they're going to going to school, working. So I'll be like coming back like here once or twice a year to visit the kids. If I want like I can't buy a lot of like there's not a lot of physical media. There's physical media places like, but it's like in French. Very bohemian actually. Like the White Album, Jimi Hendrix, Orson Welles, like those guys love Morocco. They love Morocco. There's a Orson Welles like statue in El Essaouira in Morocco. If you're going to go to Morocco, go to and you're a film lover, go to Essaouira. That's one place. It is a hands down. I was there before. I did ride a camel. I did, Kathy. I was petrified. I rode horses before, no problem. Camels, they're tall, taller than horses actually, and and my camel. I think it was because my camel was stubborn. Yep, there's an Orson Welles. Yeah, see, Brian, Orson Welles made Othello over in Morocco, and he was a huge fan of the area. So in Essaouira is where he made that. And that's also where Jimi Hendrix used to stay, as well as the Beatles. You know, of course Hitchcock was there. You know the man who knew too much. Oh, the call cinema will still go on for sure. Juan. I want to bring it over there. I want to. We're going to call cinema is going international for sure with that. I really enjoy this, and I enjoy talking to you guys. Well, I've got a big place, so that's actually a possibility. You could. We've got like because we've got a farm too, like that as well. You're very right on that, actually. The infamous story behind Fassbender and his Moroccan uh, lover. He's one of the films, actually, if I remember correctly. At least one of the films. So yeah, it's they're very volatile. But yeah, if you look up like things on Morocco and stuff like that, you'll see a lot of the artists. Like if you look like artists or films in Morocco, if you're a Game of Thrones fan, for instance, I think it was season 4 of Game of Thrones. I can't remember for sure. That is right, exactly. The guy who played Ali. Season 4 of Game of Thrones, when Daenerys was, more than likely, my kids. Like I can get stuff shipped to my. Not yet. I have a French tutor over there that is going to help me with that. Yeah, I'm actually living there. My better half's from Morocco. See, cool. She's originally from there, and she has spent the last 10 years here in Canada with me. So I can. Oh, speaking of which, I got to go make a call. So I will talk to you really soon. I'm Aaron. That's my better half. This is the Call to Cinema, and I will see you guys later.